Why don't you own apartment buildings? Seriously, why don't you own these big apartment buildings? And I get it. You might be thinking right now, well, Tyler, my word, it's because I don't have millions and millions and millions of dollars sitting in a bank account. That's why, right? But just for a second, I want to challenge you to think bigger than you've ever thought before. Because despite this common belief that people cannot own these things, I'm going to tell you right now, it does not matter how much money you have, how old or young you are. Anybody can buy an apartment complex. And I'm going to show you right now how to do that, okay? Let's dive in. First, obviously we need to find an apartment, right? So where are these apartment buildings? You're going to go to a place called loopnet.com, LoopNet. You'll find a whole bunch of apartment deals, but we are looking for specific ones. You want to look for ones that are listed from a residential broker or a for sale by owner. Those are going to be your best properties. Number two, we need to use other people's money, okay? Remember, these are big apartment deals that are expensive deals. Okay, most of these apartments cost anywhere from $1 to $30 million. But that doesn't matter when you can find people like me who have money to invest and need to invest. Understand, most people who have a lot of money, they're too busy to go and find these deals. But they need to put their money to work. In their eyes, you've just brought them a valuable investment. And at the Multifamily Mindset, we have a whole network of investors who are eager to partner up with you and help you buy apartments. It's a beautiful thing. Number three, we need to get paid, right? This is the fun part. Get paid up front, we need to get paid fast. So when we close this deal, when we buy an apartment deal, we get paid what's called an acquisition fee. And we get paid that up front, and that's typically 5% of the purchase price. That means an apartment that costs $10 million, that means you get paid an acquisition fee up front of $500,000 when you close the deal. Why? Well, it's because you found the investors and you found a good apartment deal. And once again, my friends, that's extremely valuable. Now, number four, we need to collect some cash flow. These apartments have amazing cash flow. It's one of the beautiful things of owning an apartment. And also understand you're an owner of this deal. That means that you participate in the cash flow that come from the rents on this deal, as long as you decide to hold that deal. Now, it's common for a $10 million apartment complex to have net profit of $20,000 each month. At 25% ownership, that means you would get $5,000 in cash flow every single month until you sell the complex. And then when you sell the complex and you cash out, you get paid too. Remember, you're an owner. That means that when you go to sell the deal, you participate in the equity that you've made on that property when you sell. Now, on a property like this, we would expect to have $4 million of equity within about 3 years. Now, remember, you own 25%, which means that would equate to about $1 million of equity money in your pocket, in addition to the money that you've already made. And here's a bonus tip, okay? A bonus tip on how to boost those even farther, okay, with some tax savings. People will tell me all the time, well, Tyler, doesn't this mean I just made all this money? Like, doesn't that mean that I'm gonna have to now go pay more money in taxes? Okay, first, what a great problem to have. But second, no. And it's because of the tax benefits that come from owning these big multifamily properties, namely bonus depreciation, cost segregation. All that means you and your investors would pay $0 in taxes on all the cash flow that came from that property. My friends, these are the exact steps that I've followed over the last 7 years, and that has allowed me to scale my real estate portfolio to over $250 million and live here on the beautiful island of Maui. And to say that I am grateful for that would just be a huge understatement. But that's also why I now teach people all over the country to do the exact same thing at my live master classes. Now, the good news, if you're watching this video, that means we're coming to your area to teach one of those classes. So click the link below, reserve 2 seats for you and a friend, and I cannot wait to see you there. And one more thing, okay, that I forgot to say. You don't have to worry about fixing toilets or dealing with troubled tenants. Okay, your property manager will take care of all that. It's a beautiful thing. We'll see you there, my friends. Aloha.